Ladies and gentlemen, today something strange happened in Kisii County. This is what happened. Raila Amolo Odinga probably was in Nyanza and he decided to pass by Gusii Stadium to witness a match that was there. There were some sporting activities that were taking place in Kisii's Gusii Stadium. Upon arrival, Raila Amolo Odinga found a hostile ground. People were chanting all over, Ruto must go. Heckled him, and actually even Simbarat himself was seriously humiliated. Then I sat down and asked myself, why was this really happening? Ladies and gentlemen, before I take you through on why all these things happen in Gusii, please, if this is the first time you're watching my videos here, kindly make sure that you subscribe, like, and comment, because that is the best support you can always give this channel. Now, let me give you a brief history about these things. We all know that Raila Amolo Odinga was recently in a handshake with William Ruto, and he officiated, actually ensured that it is completely now done and officially that ODM and UDA are working together. He did not care the interest of Kenyans. He did not care what Kenyans were thinking, but he did exactly what he felt like. Recently, Raila Amolo Odinga went to Gusii, and he actually called leaders in the name of doing what he called having consultative meetings. And I said in one of my videos that Raila Amolo Odinga did something that people of Gusii did not want. He just did it as a formality. But the fact remains that they did not want even care whether Raila Amolo Odinga was in Gusii County. Now, this is what happened. Raila Amolo Odinga went there, called for a meeting of leaders, and actually held what we call a consultative meeting. And out of that meeting, let me tell you one simple thing that I was able to notice there. The first one is this. Most of the MPs from Gusii region abscond the meeting. I'm talking about Clive Gisairo. I'm talking about Richard Onyonka. I'm talking about the Senator Richard Onyonka, sorry. I'm talking about people like Manduku. I'm talking about all leaders, especially those who are elected like Kibageni from the ODM party. They did not attend that consultative meeting in Gusii County. They did not. And that was a clear message to Raila Amolo Odinga that whatever MPs do, it is precisely what is on the ground. And the fact remains as we speak today, they are reading the ground and they notice that probably Raila Amolo Odinga does not have the favor of the people again. These people literally abscond that meeting. Actually, the only MP who attended, it is Barongo. Barongo is one-term MP who just came in, and actually, to make matters more worse, Barongo might not even get the seat again back in 2027 because of his poor performance within that place. That is currently the MP. He is not working well, and the people are dissatisfied with this type of leadership. Now, however, that was not really necessary. But let me tell you something that happened there that touched everyone across the country. Raila Amolo Odinga was asked a very simple question, and the way he answered it, Kenyans, especially from the Gusii region, were seriously agitated. Now, let me take you through, particularly on this video here today, why I feel strongly that Raila Amolo Odinga received this kind of a reception in Gusii County. Now, the first one in my list is this. It is the fact that Matiang'i is coming up as one of the presidential candidates come 2027. Now, the effect of Matiang'i, it's so deep to an extent that Raila Amolo Odinga and William Ruto might not imagine. One thing the Gusii community knows is that it can only be united if Matiang'i is on the ballot. And the people, the common Mwananchi, are gearing towards voting for Matiang'i come 2027, whether they are going to win or not. Now, if you come to Gusii region to market someone else, especially now you're seeing Raila Amolo Odinga marketing William Ruto, you will get seriously rejected. And that is why Raila Amolo Odinga was rejected today. Now, apart from that, Raila Amolo Odinga was asked a very simple question by one of the journalists there. The issue to do with Matiang'i's presidency. Is he even going to support him? Raila Amolo Odinga diminished the candidature of Matiang'i and the Gusii community by saying that you cannot win the presidency with the Gusii votes alone. Then Kenyans were asking themselves, him who was having votes from across the country, did he win the presidency? Did he win the presidency? And having Matiang'i from Nyanza, is this the time now to diminish him, or is supposed to support him? Basically, such kind of a statement angered the entire Gusii community. And as we speak now, there are consequences that are going to come out. But the fact remains, Raila Amolo Odinga is now, as we speak, a rejected person in Gusii region. And because of his sentiments against Matiang'i, he is now seen as an enemy of the Gusii community. Now, another reason as to why we feel strong that Raila Amolo Odinga was rejected today, it is because of his handshake with President William Ruto. We have to accept that across the country, people are against William Ruto's governance. People are saying that you don't need to abduct Kenyans because they have raised a contrary opinion against what you are saying. You don't need to kill Kenyans because these are people who have families and whom depend on them. And people are saying that you can change this country without overtaxing Kenyans. And people are saying that you must not have high rates of corruption in this country. And we can live without corruption. And people are saying actually that why collect money? People are asking why collect money to be stolen? Why only MPs are getting rich and happy in this country while the common man is suffering? So therefore, the type of leadership that William Ruto has shown so far, and then Raila Amolo Odinga goes to a handshake with him, that means very well is in support of the corruption that is taking place in government, is in support of the killings, is in support of the abductions. So in a nutshell, Raila Amolo Odinga simply received the wrath of President William Ruto, which the people on the ground right now are rejecting. However, I took my time to look at the crowd that was there. Basically, most of them were youths. And that means the youths of Gusii County have now rejected the combination of Raila Amolo Odinga and William Ruto in the Gusii region. This is a record because Gusii has done it as the first region right after the handshake with William Ruto was officially declared at KICC. Another reason I feel strong that Raila Amolo Odinga was rejected is the fact that we have Richard Onyonga. Richard Onyonga is among the most vocal leaders we have in Gusii region, and to be specific nationally, is having a good name because of the way he articulates issues across board. As we speak today, Richard Onyonga is the one selling the narrative of Matiang'i. Now, and then Richard Onyonga is much listened to by most of the youths in this country, and especially the people from Gusii region. So when Richard Onyonga is not present, and Richard Onyonga speaks against Raila Amolo Odinga because he was on one of the media stations in the country and he spoke against the handshake between Raila Amolo Odinga and William Ruto. And he said he does not support it completely because of the many things that I've just mentioned here today. So therefore, Richard Onyonga is a big factor that even Arati will not do it in 2027 without him. Now, other thing you have to say here is this. The desire for people to see proper governance in this country is one of the reasons as to why Raila Amolo Odinga was basically heckled and chased away from Gusii region. And even Simba Arati was humiliated. So when we have people desiring for good leadership, then you go and dine with those ones who are pressing Kenyans. Basically, Kenyans will hate you. So that's one of the reasons as to why Raila Amolo Odinga was of course heckled. Another reason here I feel strongly that Raila Amolo Odinga has been dubbed to be selfish and greedy. Whenever he has had a handshake, he benefits himself. And he uses the people to benefit themselves. As we speak today, the people of Gusii have learned that lesson, and they say that they are not going to lose or to support Raila Amolo Odinga to enrich himself while the common man is not getting the services that he deserves. Another thing I want to say here is this. It's the issue to do with hatred. As we speak today, hatred across the country is there towards the governance, towards the political leaders, especially those who are close to William Ruto. Now, as we speak today, William Ruto has gathered so much hate in the country because of the type of governance that he's experiencing. So Raila Amolo Odinga coming on board simply because after having William Ruto as his handshake brother, he also gets the same strength of the weight that any other person is getting. I don't know what's your take, but before you sign out from this video, please make sure that you subscribe, like and comment, and show me in the comment section what you think about Raila Amolo Odinga's heckling and rejection in Gusii County.